if you're willing, I'd like to ask you, Johnny Merritt, what is the biggest risk?
Well, and I say this very sincerely. And this comes from my relationship with this $1.52 billion company that I've represented for over 2 decades. I think the greatest risk a business has is not having a good relationship with an insurance person. There are a couple of, as general counsel, what you learn to do is you're a generalist. You provide those services that the business typically would need. You review contracts. You attend board meetings. You look at real estate transactions. But then you get calls on, for instance, intellectual property. But that's when you call in the expert. There are a handful of people that I rely heavily upon. One is accountants. You need to be able to call your accountant. Another one, again, for my clients, is I have a great IP attorney, an intellectual property attorney. But I also have an insurance broker that, frankly, I'm in constant contact with. Weekly is probably an exaggeration, but it's over 4 times a month. It is. I believe strongly that every business needs to have a relationship with somebody who understands insurance, who they can call and rely upon. And frankly, this comes from experience. I've represented an entity that did not have enough insurance, and we found ourselves with a substantial liability. They had not allocated the risk. Excuse me, let me say it kind of using your formula. They had not evaluated the risk properly. They had not, and then they had not allocated or taken care of the risk. So, and it sounds like it's so self-serving in your favor, but it's just the truth. Is having, just like having a great attorney and having a great accountant, you need to have a great insurance person who you trust, who you understand is not just out to sell insurance, but is there to help you protect and minimize your risk.